Us in just a few minutes. But first, 12 News journalist Sean Rice is live from Springerville Airport, where helicopters have been taking off to battle the fire from the air. Sean?
Yeah, Mark Uribe, good afternoon to you both. That firefighting effort, the ability to have these helicopters here behind me get up, take off, drop lots of water from those buckets here has really been a major asset for those firefighting efforts today. The reason I'm told they've been able to do that is really just what you mentioned. The wind is practically non-existent. We do feel a little bit of wind here in this area, but it is nothing compared to what locals tell me Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday was like here in the Springerville area. Now, those mandatory evacuations are still in place for residents in Greer, South Fork, and homeowners west of Highway 261. Again, those do remain in place. But as you can see right here, lots of thick white smoke lining this area. The fire, though, is still multiple miles away. Now, the Greer Fire has burned over 12,500 acres. It does remain 0% contained. Nearly 600 fire personnel are here working it from the ground and the air. Fire crews were able to stop the flames from jumping Highway 260 west of Eager, and their efforts right now are focused on keeping them away from the southwest side of Eager, although it looks to, as I mentioned, still be several miles away at this point. Still, though, residents who are in set status, meaning they are ready to go at a moment's notice, they're still on edge, knowing that this area is particularly prone to wildfires.
I was panicked because I was all the way on the other side of Springerville, and I knew from past with the other two fires we've had that if the wind came up, I mean, it could be a matter of seconds.
And Cynthia is referring to living through both the Rodeo Chesky fire back in 2002 and the Wallow fire back in 2011. Both of those fires just ravaged the White Mountains, so she is hoping that the winds do stay down and that will allow fire crews to get some containment here on the Greer Fire. Now, the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management tell me they really need to take advantage of these light conditions today because the forecast, it picks right back up with those winds starting tomorrow and Sunday into this weekend, and they feel as though that could make for some heightened fire danger here in this area. Did have a chance to speak with some residents here all throughout Eager and Springerville. Many, as they were just heading out, tell me that they're doing so maybe because the fire will make it here, but it's also because the air quality is just so poor. You can really feel that smoke not only on you, but you can feel it in your lungs because the smoke is blowing this way. So we're going to continue to be out here throughout this evening monitoring these conditions as residents do, some of them, decide to leave this area. We're live in Eagerville, Sean Rice, 12 News.
Yeah, Sean, that field behind him
Yeah.
is all burned out grass. I mean, that in itself, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That fire moves this
Yeah.
way, or some embers are blown over there,
Yeah.
that whole field could be on fire.
It's just prime fuel.
No, it absolutely is, Mark. There is a lot of fire fuel here towards this area. What I will say is if you look towards these mountains, a lot of locals have told me they feel pretty good about if it did come this way because there is a lot of Wallow fire burn scar that is to our east this way as we head to the east of Eager here in this area. So that could be a good sign when it comes to if it does come this way, it may not make it to these homes in this area just because this area is so fire prone and this area has been hit with so many wildfires in the past, particularly that Wallow fire back in 2011.
Yeah, all right. Sean, thanks.
Well, we know how critical the weather is when it comes to the firefight. Meteorologist Lindsay Riley continues to track conditions for fire crews and what they're facing. And Lindsay, more red flag warnings are on the way, right?
Yeah, for this weekend. Unfortunately, wind speeds are going to pick right back up. That relative humidity will also be extremely low. Brand new red flag warnings issued for Saturday from 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That includes areas that are burning right now. gusts up to 45 miles per hour, that wind blowing from the southwest. That's not going to be the only spot that sees higher winds this weekend. This is a wind advisory, which encompasses much of northwestern Arizona and Coconino County from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. tomorrow. Gusts there also up to 45 miles per hour. Right now in the vicinity of the fire, 27-mile-per-hour gusts blowing from the west. So we are still seeing some gusty winds out there this afternoon, but unfortunately they're going to pick up as we head into the weekend. Here's tomorrow morning, still pretty light, but as you notice for tomorrow afternoon, this is 5:30, those gusts in the 30-mile-per-hour range, and then they'll be even stronger heading into Sunday morning around Greer, Eager, as well as Springerville. Pretty high numbers on the fire danger map. We're looking at 7s in the vicinity of the fire. This is out of 10, so that's for Saturday, and much of the same for Sunday. Not going to see all that much relief. On the Greer fire lines, looking ahead for tonight, temperatures are in the 70s through 6 p.m. Wind speeds will die down after sunset, but they will pick up tomorrow and be stronger than today. Caribe.
All right, Lindsay, thank you for that. And of course, tonight we're expected to get an update on the Greer fire. We'll bring that to you live tonight on 12 Plus. So make sure you have the 12 Plus streaming app downloaded on your TV and you can watch it all for free. A man is in